Let's go with just in time. You steal candy from kids? No. I just enjoy candy. It's 'cause I'm pudgy. You wanted me to go to Carlisle. Let's find a job to Carlisle. Oh, there isn't one because I increased the distance on my jobs. Swansea. Crud, there isn't a job to Carlisle. You know what we'll do? Screw it. We'll just drive to Carlisle. I don't even care. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No. Fucking the panic in that dude's voice. All right. Let's drive here. All right. That's going to take me up M6. Does that seem right? From Cambridge, I'll take the A14 over to Birmingham and then go north on the M6 past Liverpool. You know what I should do? I should come this way and then like that. There we go. I like it up the M6. What? Okay. So let's go to Carlisle, shall we? We're not even going to haul anything. We're just going to go up there empty. Because I don't even care. I'm doing this for my fans. He wants to see his hometown. Who am I to deny the guy? When the Texas DLC comes out for American Truck Sim, I'm going to go looking for my hometown. See, you should be trying to get the fuck off that damn island. I know, right? Well, see, if I'm up here, I can just scoot over to Newcastle and shoot down to Amsterdam. Or I could go to Grimsby and shoot over to there. Wherever that is. You wish American Truck Sim was on PS4? Is it not? I thought they were releasing it on consoles. Maybe it's on Xbox, just not on PS4. Alright, now, if I remember correctly, I need to be in the right-hand lane to join on this properly. There's no traffic, so I can just go. I get into the far right lane, then I scoot over here. And do that number. I think that's correct. If not, it's good enough. Speed cameras. Ooh. I definitely wasn't speeding there, but I also wasn't going, so... I mean, there's that. Roundabouts look whack. Yeah, dude. You gotta Google yourself up a video that explains how to drive on a roundabout, and it takes like 15 minutes for them to explain it. It's not the easiest thing to explain. You're successfully roundabouted. All right. Get ready, Harry. We're going home, my friend. Really? It's pretty simple. The video I watched was like 15 or 20 minutes, but they were explaining... Obviously, they didn't just say, this is how you get on and off of roundabout. They were like, Okay, in this situation, this is how you do it. This is how you're supposed to signal. Now, if you're going to do this instead, this is how you're supposed to signal. And you need to move over into here. So, I mean, they had like this long explanation about multiple lanes and how to switch from one lane to the other inside the roundabout and when to signal and all that stuff. So, they were going into detail, granted. From what they were saying, technically you're only supposed to exit from the far left lane, even though we watched that dude exit from the right lane like an idiot. Maybe, yeah. What's up, Admiral Brocode? Oh, that's okay, that's funny. A bro will, in a timely manner, alert his bro to the existence of a girl fight. Nice. I mean, there's a reason why, even in British comedy like Mr. Bean, they had situations where a British character would get stuck on a roundabout because he didn't know where he was going and would just go around and around and around and around and around for like hours. Our version of that was someone stuck in a clover leaf, which doesn't really happen. Unless a cloverleaf is incredibly poorly designed, you can't go around it in circles. It will eventually force you off the highway. Or force you out of the cloverleaf, not off the highway, but... Alright, now we're still on A14. Where are we going right now? We're heading towards Birmingham. Looks like it's going to take me about 6 hours to get there. I need to sleep in about 3.5. Burning ham. That sounds good. It's centrifugal force. Oh yeah. He dared Tequila King's dare. I can never, I want to memorize that one where he talks about killing a wild boar in the king's forest, a wild pig in the king's forest. Because he ends the first sentence with like, if it for is to be 9, and you're all like, what? And then when he goes and corrects himself, you're like, holy crap. You really butchered that. That had to be really hard to learn those lines. The out of order sentences. That can't have been easy. I actually pride myself in correct pronunciations as much as possible. So if I know I'm butchering something, I will seek someone out who can teach me how to correctly pronounce it. So if I do know how to pronounce something properly, I usually do it. I have a last name that throughout my childhood was constantly butchered. Just every time a teacher would be like, "Hey, I'm looking for Matt," and I'd be like, "Oh my God, it's not that hard, people."
Imagine you got a lot of Gilberts.
I got a lot of Gilberts. Matt Gilbert. No. 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 I also enjoy mispronouncing things the way, like, British say things. Like, I do like making some of my friends angry by pronouncing it aluminium instead of aluminum. And my friends are like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And I'm like, "I need to go get some aluminium foil."
HP.
Now, I will not say H.
I know.
And I will not say Z. Ugh, I hate that. Matt Murloc sounds. But for some reason, I really enjoy aluminium. That one's fun. You said it correctly. I said it both ways. Technically, they are correct. You pronounced it correct. Well, there's two different words there. That one is nuclear. It's nuclear. Because it's nucleus. Nucleus. Not nuclear. Nuclear. That's weird. That just feels way wrong. People pronounce it nuclear. I used to say nuclear. I don't even know where I picked up nuclear. Is that just a southern pronunciation of it?
Nuclear?
Yeah. Or is there actually like, was there something at some point that people pronounced it nuclear incorrectly that got put into like the lexicon and got taught to people? A bro should a bro become stricken with an engagement? Stricken with engagement. His bros shall stage an intervention and attempt to heal him. This is more commonly known as a bachelor party. That's funny. I like that. Because it's such a common mispronunciation, nuclear, that it makes you wonder, where are people getting nuclear, right? Ah, thanks for the clarification, David. David typed out, according to Wiktionary, aluminum is the alternative form of the correct pronunciation, aluminum, and the correct pronunciation is not aluminum, but rather aluminum. It's all typed out, so you have no way of knowing which one is correct. I fucking love that shit.
This is why I love David. This is why
Yes.
he's the funniest person I know.
That's just so good.
Hilarious.
Hey, Admiral Brocode, thanks for the 500 bits, man.
See, that should be a quote, the aluminum.
Yeah, that should be a quote. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. He did. He included extra I's. According to Wiktionary, aluminium is the alternate form of the correct aluminum. But the correct pronunciation is not aluminium, but rather aluminum. Gotcha. they're spelt differently depending on whether it's an American English or British English. Ah, I never even noticed that there was an extra I in the spelling difference. That's not something. Are you surprised I didn't notice this?
I think we just noticed the extra U's everywhere.
Yeah, we noticed the extra U's at the end of every single O in every single word in your entire language. Or my God, it seems that way. Like you spell boo, B-O-U-O-U. I don't get that. What is wrong with you people? But like color with the U at the end of it. Q is a good word. I do like Q. I really enjoy words that people horribly mispronounce because they've never heard the word.
Q, U, U, U.
And then, but I also hate that they mispronounce it.
So do you constantly hate when I'm talking?
Oh my God.
So yeah,
Kinda.
I mispronounce everything.
British have a different periodic table, not to my knowledge. They may just spell aluminum differently.
Yeah, we're assuming that the periodic table is universal.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident it's universal. Science is almost always universal. With a few minor exceptions on the periodic table of like Russia not agreeing with the name of an element because they feel like they discovered it first kind of thing, but theirs has aluminium in it. In addition to aluminum or separately from aluminum? Try Oregon. Most mispronounce it. Oregon?
You died of dysentery.
You died of dysentery, yeah. Oregon. I don't think it's Oregon. I don't see how somebody could mispronounce Oregon. Oregon? I don't think so.
Oregon.
I guess I could see people pronouncing it Oregon, like O-R-E space G-O-N, Oregon, Oregon. But that would feel really weird. Interesting. Arkansas confused you as a Brit? Well, yeah, because you also have Kansas. So you would think Arkansas, right? Yeah, but Kansas was named after Arkansas. So technically Kansas is mispronouncing it. It should be pronounced Kansas.
Oh, that would be trippy.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? I'm going to go. Where are you going for vacation? Oh, I'm going to Kansas.
Fur.
Fur? Where are you going, fur?
You said fur, like 3 or 4 times, which is even better.
Well, that's southern speak for you, I guess.
Yeah. I do it all the time. I'm just making fun of you.
Texans are smarter than other states. Well, Texans are people, and states are not. States are states. But I get what you mean. And I would tend to both agree and disagree. I'm sure there are people from Texas who are just as dumb as anyone else in the country.
Of course there are. We know some.
Yeah, I do know some of them, yes. See, that's why you're smarter. That is true. Texans are smarter than other states.
No, yeah,
He's technically correct. It's the best kind of correct. I'm on the M6 heading north. See you later, Roman Letters. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Have a good one. I'll be streaming this weekend, so if you're not in the Discord or you're not following me on Twitter or whatever, make sure to join one of those two. Preferably the Discord. And I'll announce when I'm going to stream this weekend, and you can come hang out again. You're driving on the wrong side of the road, Matt. Not here, I'm not. I'm in England. Oh, jolly good. Tea and crumpets and...
Then the queen.
The Queen. Whoa. I think Texans in general get a bad rap from what people watch on reality TV. Because they see Texans as like cowboys, yeehaw, and like people that force their 3-year-old daughters to participate in beauty pageants. And yeah, that exists here, but Texas is also one of the most like urban states as well now. There's very few of the yeehaw cowboys left.
Well, we also live in a big city and not a rural. I think we're the 8th
Wow.
biggest city.
Pardon?
We're the 8th biggest city in Texas.
Yeah, I think my home city is like the 7th or 8th largest city in the state. So, as a British person, I imagine Floridians and Californians to be the dumbest.
Florida, yeah.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Florida, man.
I would probably put in like Alabama, Mississippi kind of stuff, because there's a lot of really dumb people there.
Because there's a lot of rural areas.
Zura said the dumbest state he's ever been to is Louisiana. Yeehaw cowboys are also smart as fuck. That's true. A lot of people pretend like yeehaw cowboys are like these dumb guys that go out and like just wrangle up some cattles. But nah, dude, those dudes know how to get shit done. One of my best friend's stepdads was a farmer slash rancher. And that dude, holy shit, that guy knew how to get things done. Like, serious. I don't think there was ever a problem that came up on his land that he didn't at least have a solution for by the end of the day that he discovered the problem. He may not have been able to implement it, but he at least knew what he was going to do. I just imagine Matt to be wearing boots with one of those spinny metal spiky things on the back.
Spur.
It's a spur.
Whatever.
Spurs, yeah. I just love that he called it a spinny metal spiky thing.
Hey, that's my
That's that's a really good description of it, though. If you go to somebody and go, "Hey, what's the name of that spinny metal spiky thing on the back of a cowboy boot?" Everybody's going to know what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly. The San Antonio Spurs. Texas is a desert. See, that's also a misnomer, and that's something that I'm excited for the Texas DLC for American Truck Sim for, is that Texas has desert, it has hill lands, it has mountains, it has volcanoes, if you know where to look. Not very many, obviously. It has forests, it has swamp. You go from the driest to the wettest sections of areas. Actually, I don't think we have a volcano, but I know you can go underground into caves and get access to lava. Texas has everything you could think of. It's freaking huge, yo. That's why I definitely see... I definitely would not be surprised if they've been working on the Texas DLC since American Truck Sim came out. Because I want to say the state of Texas is about twice the size of the country of France, if that sounds right. I think that's accurate. Is Texas bigger than Germany? Yes, absolutely. Easily. I forget whether France or Germany is larger, but I want to say that Texas is twice the size of whichever one of those two countries is larger. I think I read that somewhere. I could just never remember which one of those two countries is bigger. I almost live... Yeah, then the US is really fucking huge? Yeah. Yeah. If I almost live at the southernmost section of Texas, I'm about 3 hours from the southernmost part of Texas. So take that into consideration. If I drive south, it would take me about 3 hours to get to the furthest southern section. And if I drive straight north, it takes me about 10 hours to leave the state. Just to leave Texas at the closest point. That's not even the furthest point. Oh, Germany is 350 kilometers squared.
There, those are some maps with Texas overlaid France and Germany.
Perfect. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
France is 650, Texas is 700. So Texas is a little bigger than France and about twice the size of Germany. Gotcha. But yeah, if I was in the furthest south section of Texas, it would take me about 13 hours driving straight north just to get out. Really? I was driving I was driving 6 miles over. Damn it. Whatever. $4,800 kilometers? That sounds about right. Where's my Brits in the chat? I got a question for you Brits.
They're eating crumpets and having tea.
They might be. It's getting early over there for them. Well, you also have to take a little into consideration that the games are rough estimates for cities. The streets don't line up for crap. How would I pronounce that city? I'm pretty confident it's pronounced Marseille. Although I'd love to pronounce it Marsilli just to piss people off. But I'm like 99% sure it's Marseille. Correct. Okay. You also have to keep in consideration that I live in southern Texas and I live about 3 hours from the Mexican border. And thus, a lot of, I'm pretty good at pronouncing Mexican and Spanish words.
Half of our billboards are in Spanish.
Half of our billboards are in Spanish. That's true. How would you pronounce... Wow. You know what's sad is this is a... I know it's the name of a British city, isn't it?
Let me look. Which one?
Leicester?
I saw that somewhere else.
Leicester?
Because there was one of those, like, how would you pronounce it? And then
Oh,
it was
it's
like,
Leicester.
they were like, this is how it's actually pronounced. Because it's one of those
Well,
really hard to pronounce ones.
Leicester isn't that far off if it's pronounced Leicester. See, you can't put the name and then how it's pronounced right afterwards. That's no fair. Then I can't guess. Or is it Leicester or Leicester? Oh my god. Kirkcudbright? I don't know how that's pronounced. Alright, so we are currently in the city of Carlisle. Let's see if we can get a job out of here, shall we? Carlisle to Flexto. That is a giant tube. Swansea. Stockholm. Look at this. This is the job that someone requested. I forget who it is, but they wanted me to go across the Denmark to Sweden bridge. Denmark to... Yeah, Sweden. Sorry. So this job to Stockholm would do it. Carrot cake.
Nailed it.
Trika requested it. That's right. Well, you know what? This is going to be a long job, but I don't have to work tomorrow. So I'll play a little bit past 10. Let's do this job.
You're such a sweet boy.
I want to do this for the Trika. Trika's staying awake. He's in Israel right now. Our country is making living in Israel right now a living hell. So, let me try to brighten his day a little bit. Not really? Oh, okay. Trika has requested that you put Texas on an overlay with Israel.
I'm sorry, what?
Texas overlay of Israel? I assume Israel is very small. All right. So we're going to take that to Stockholm. Oh, is Israel bigger than you thought? It's probably bigger than I thought, too, then. Ugh.
Okay, well, I don't see it. I just had to go to a thing called Map Fight. It was the quickest way.
That sounds like an awesome web page. Map fight? Fight it out.
Texas is 32 times as big as Israel.
32 times the size?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because Texas is 696, 2,401 kilometers
Right?
squared. Israel is 22,072 kilometers squared.
Mom's asking if that includes Palestine.
I doubt it. This one is just Israel. Because this is just map fight, and you do one, it doesn't.
Is there a huge chunk missing on the east side of Israel that prevents it from being flat on the east side?
It's not flat, it's jagged.
It's jagged. Yeah, that's probably Palestine missing then. Or is that West Bank? I don't know the correct term.
I'm sorry. You just look up Israel, and that's the only option it gives you
No,
on
it's-
specific thing.
It's good.
It's not an actual map of like a world map. It's just
No, I am not surprised. It's it's probably the UN's accepted map of the country of Israel, which would exclude that. No, the missing part is the Dead Sea. Oh. What's that chunk on the east side of Israel that's usually drawn out? Is that West Bank, Trika? I guess they probably, if that's the case, they probably call it West Bank because it's
yeah.
on the west side of Jerusalem. That's West Bank, okay. Because I know there's West Bank, there's Gaza Strip, and then there's another part that's constantly being like argued over, but I forget what that third one is. the west side of the Jordan River. Gotcha. The Golan Heights. Thank you. Whoa, shit. Okay, he's turning. So we're good. Yeah, the West Bank is the western side of Jerusalem to all the way to the eastern border. The Gaza Strip is down near Egypt. It's like a little thin chunk, little thin strip near Egypt. And then I'm guessing the Golan Heights are up on the northern part of Israel. Probably near Syria. That sounds right. Yeah, I'm sure the Israelis are not surprised to know that the vast majority of Americans are pretty pro-Israeli. Like, it's not a huge surprise. America in general is pretty much like, go Israel. There's no strict rules, yet we still get it wrong. Do I think the Palestinians deserve a state? Yeah. But I think they should probably be cool about it and, like, democracy the shit out, right?
I feel like this is getting too political.
It is getting a little too political. Let's change the subject. Are you you're not going, are you? Fine, I'll go. God. Anyway, we're going to drive across the bridge between Denmark and Sweden.
Wait, so cookies. Who likes them? What kind?
So, cookies. Let's talk about cookies. Yummy. Chocolate chip, sugar cookies, coconut. Gross.
Aw, coconut are good. You're just allergic.
Yeah. I like the flavor of coconut. I just don't like what it does to my body. It makes me the headaches. Snickerdoodles? Yeah, dude. Snickerdoodles are so good. I love when we talk about snickerdoodle cookies and then all my European fans are like, what the fuck is that? It's a southern cookie. Already baked Christmas cookies? No. I'm going to be baking 3 different kinds of Christmas cookies, though. I'm going to be making chocolate chip. I'm going to be making, cut out cookie dough. And then, chocolate chunk, actually. Not chocolate chip. And then, some kind of coconut macaroon cookie kind of thing. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to let Cappy kind of decide what she wants on that, because I'm not going to be eating those. Ooh, a tunnel. Sorry. I love tunnels.
I love turtles.
I like turtles. You know how to make the best chewy chocolate chip cookies?
I prefer chewy.
I do prefer chewy as well. Hit me up on the Discords. By the way, Skid, did you respond to my question to you on Discord earlier today? Because I don't think you did by the time I started streaming. You're going to try shortbread?
I like shortbread cookies.
Yeah. You did already, yes? Okay, cool. Was the answer yes or unfortunately no? Okay, so it's basically yes. Okay, cool. It's like a 99% yes. Awesome. I do have one replacement, and I can get a second if necessary. So if at the last moment it turns out that it's just not going to happen, let me know, and we'll get fillers. Not a big deal.
Is it 6 players max?
Yes. Yeah, the game only supports 6. Yeah, if it was like 8, then I'd be all like, well, let's just go ahead and tell the other 2 people yes. And then if Skid and his wife can't make it, then, oh, well, we'll just downgrade to 6. But no, it's max 6. 98% yes, cool.
Well, the nice thing is if I get too sick tomorrow, you can use the one for sure that said.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it all depends on how I feel.
Yeah, Cappy's been kind of on and off pretty sick. We're going to be playing the game of life. But over the past couple of days, due to the weather changes, most likely, Cappy's been getting kind of ill. So if she's feeling none too hot tomorrow for playing, she'll sit out, and we'll get the other alternate to come and play. I don't remember how to play it at all. Mom bought a Pampered Chef shortbread pan for $10. Oh, did you buy it off of like Craigslist or something, Mom? Said she met a lady from the nearby city and met at a Dollar General parking lot to make the exchange. Sounds like you're doing a drug deal. You got the pot? I got the money if you got the pot. I prefer to call them pans. Whatever. That's kind of the most wholesome deal to go down in the Dollar General parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dollar General. Dollar General is the name of a store chain in the United States where the majority of things cost $1.
No, not Dollar General.
Isn't that it? Which one's
Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, everything's $1.
is
Dollar General is just like, it's a misnomer, I think.
it's just everything is pretty cheap is what it is,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
But it's not, it's kind of like Family Dollar.
There's all these stores with dollar in their name. That's Dollar Tree.
Dollar.
Yeah, see, Skid said that's Dollar Tree.
Yeah. So I'm right.
Okay.
We just only ever go to the Dollar Tree because I'm super cheap.
Yeah. Hey, Lucid, what's up, dude? Family Dollar also. I'm trucking, Lucid. I'm in the Europes. Lucid's the best. He just wanted to be included. Awesome. We think you should wear your Yeah, that is true. We were talking about that. It's a plan? Nice. Fucking Viking that shit up, dude. It's still not long enough? Awesome. Why is this truck so slow? You should go faster. That's the end of my song. I didn't have anything else to put to the end of that. I like my song, though. Oh, I cannot wait until I get into mainland Europe and I can drive on the right side of the road again. It feels so weird driving on the left. You can't hear the game audio at all? Did you not hear that? It's really just the engine right now. There's not really any sound. It's just like brrrr. This background rumble of the road is really all it is. He hears that. Okay, so yeah, you can... I might need to turn the game audio up just a touch, actually, because it is looking a little low. Music volume is off. Radio volume is low. Well, no, it's sound effect volume is all the way up. I don't know. There's a Murloc in the engine bay. Is this a 2-lane One Direction street? Or a two... Oh, no, there's a sign facing the other way. Never mind. I was going to get in the right-hand lane and pass these guys, but that's a bad idea. I would probably kill someone else on the road. All right, cool. Now we're going to get onto a larger highway here, and I can actually go at a decent speed. We're going to get on the A1.
A1, that's some good steak sauce.
That is some really good steak sauce.
Actually, I like Heinz 57.
Yeah, Heinz 57 is better, in my opinion, too. Oh, shit. I thought that guy was going to come all the way over. I was going to get really angry. Well, your opinion is wrong. Oh! Ouch.
Who said that?
Lucid.
Oh, because he likes 50.
A1, apparently. Yeah.
It's okay, more for him.
That is true. More for you. Shut up! Actually, we found some really kick-ass barbecue sauce at HEB that costs like 97 cents a bottle.
Yeah, it's ridiculously cheap.
It's super cheap. And it's just called like
Oh,
Bob...
Let me go get it.
Okay. Cappy's gonna go get it, but it's something... It's super generic. It's just like Bob's Mesquite barbecue sauce or something. But we found it for like 97 cents and we were gonna make a barbecue pizza. And we were like, well... You don't need like the highest grade barbecue sauce on a pizza.
This is, my mom got hickory,
Oh, that's fine.
but we also have mesquite.
It's Crockett Country is the brand name. Crockett Country Texas style barbecue sauce.
Yeah, here's the mesquite. It looks the same except
and they-
it says mesquite.
Yeah,
obviously.
they make it in different flavors. But apparently we have hickory and mesquite.
We've never tried the hickory, so
No, I'm sure it's good too.
we always said we wanted to, so.
If it's cooked right, you shouldn't need any. This is also true.
Well, I use Heinz 57 on chicken.
Yeah. See, we don't usually when we eat steak, we just eat it with salt and a little salt, little pepper, and that's about it.
Yeah, I said that in the kitchen, but I like Heinz 57 on my chicken.
Yeah. I use steak sauce primarily either on chicken or burgers, or like ground beef.
A meatloaf.
Meatloaf is ground beef. So, yeah. Chicken needs it, yeah. Meatloaf, dude. Meatloaf is the shit. I don't even care. I will eat meatloaf all day. You like it in your potatoes? I don't think I've ever tried it in potatoes.
No, I have because I've made roasted potatoes and then dipped them in there, but not mashed. And it's good on roasted potatoes.
He didn't say mashed, so maybe just regular potatoes. You want meatloaf now? I know, right?
I can make you meatloaf. We're going to Walmart tomorrow.
Lucid. Cappy might make me meatloaf tomorrow.
I have potatoes that I need to use anyway, so we can make like mashed potatoes with it.
Oh, sick. Mashed potatoes and meatloaf tomorrow for dinner?
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Baked and mashed, it doesn't really matter unless gravy is involved. Yeah, but see, when I eat mashed potatoes, I prefer cream gravy over brown. Oh my god. Mom with the best sentence ever.
What?
Meatloaf sandwiches are lit fambe.
Oh god, meatloaf sandwiches are so good.
I hope you have extra blankets because I'm coming down.
We do. And we have room in our bed so we can sleep in between us.
Yeah, you can cuddle with us, Lucid. I'll spoon with you. But I would like to be the small spoon. Hold me. Oh, man. Although I'm not even joking. If you came down to Corpus one day and you were like, dude, I don't have a place to stay and for some reason I can't sleep in my truck, I'd be like, get in. Not in me, just in the just the apartments.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of space, but you make do.
Not in me.
He's like, oh, no deal.
Yeah, damn. Get in my belly. You got my hopes up there for a second? We can touch butts. I'm fine with that.
But you gotta pretend not to be gay because I'm here.
Yeah. I have to pretend like I'm not going to be gay with you, Lucid, because Cappy's in the stream with me. Come on, bro. Help a brother out.
It's okay, I already know.
Oh, yay. I'm going to go across some bridge over here, I think. Actually, no. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going to the dock. Duh. I have to get on the ferry. It's not gay, it's brosexual.
There you go.
Nice. I approve.
So how'd you just say no homo beforehand?
Yeah, as long as you say no homo, you're good, right? Ah, but like somebody comes up, dude, that's pretty gay. Nah, man, we said no homo. So, we got it. We're good, don't worry. Oh, yawn. I'd like to know how to change my dash GPS view. It's not the same button here as it is in ATS. So, I don't know. I almost tested a button and then I realized the button I was going to test was shut off engine. So, probably shouldn't hit that one. I know what that button does. And I don't want to do that when I'm chugging away at 80 kilometers an hour down the freeway. Oh my God. Mom, don't say stuff like that. People will believe you.
What'd she say?
Spoiler alert, Matt was born female. Lucid said, that's all I needed to hear. Oh my God.
It's okay, I was supposed to be born a boy, so we even out.
Explains a lot. Ouch. Come on, bruh. I thought we were cool, dude. Yeah, I just cut that car off because I don't even care. I'm going. Boink. Alright, let's go get on the ferry. Mom letting out all the secrets. I know, right? I wasn't going to tell Lucid until we were married. Wait. What? One question, post-op or pre-op? What? Shut up. God. No, don't perpetuate this rumor. It's getting worse.
Host.
Damn it. Shut it, lady. Lol, do you have dangly bits, yes or no?
Wait, shut it, lady. Oh my god, cat fight.
Yes, we're going to go to Erisburg. I did take one of these trips once where I needed to go across a ferry and I accidentally took the wrong trip. And then I had to decide whether I should drive over or go back and catch the other ferry. That was a nightmare. Lucid, you're always going to make me happy in my dangle downs. Alright, so we now need to cross the magical bridge of Sweden right here. And happy ourselves up to Stockholm. I'm going to mispronounce these names. Jonkoping, Linkoping, Stockholm, I know that one. Uppsala, Göteborg, Helsingborg, Malmo, Trelleborg. They really like the bergs. Oslo, I know that one. Norway is not so hard. Sweden is difficult. So is Denmark. All right. It doesn't matter. Let's keep driving. So the benefit of taking the ferry is the ferry also counts as nap time. So I am fully rested again. And now I get to drive on the right side of the road. And I feel so much better. Because the Brits have done it all wrong this whole time. Okmulgee? Oh God, that name. Mom, what was that town? It wasn't the last time we came to visit, but the time before last. There was a town in northeast Oklahoma near the border of Arkansas that we went through because GPS told us it was a good idea, but the speed limit through the center of town was like 15 miles an hour. And I swear to God, it took us like 30 minutes to get through this town that had like 3,000 population. We were so pissed the whole time. Because we're like, oh my God, why do we have to drive so slow? Vian, honestly, I don't remember the name, but possibly it was a small town And we were about to kill ourselves. Because it was just, oh, God. It felt so bad going through there. Choto? Remember how, like, every other city name I thought was Choctaw? Cappy?
I'm sorry, what?
You remember when we went up there and I thought, like, every other sign said Choctaw?
Yes. You're like, Choctaw's like Chakota?
Chakota! I'm like, oh. Choctaw? No, that one is also Chakota.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, God.
Choctaw.
Well, it's because right as you come across the border, they have all the Choctaw casinos. So, no, that's Daito and Shoto.
Ah, Ready Player One?
Ready Player One.
I'm ready to rewatch.
Oh, I really want to read that. Shoto. Oh, that's true. That's how you would pronounce that tribe's name. Good point. Sorry, Cappy and I were thinking about something else.
We nerded out.
Yeah, we nerded out real quick. I remember one time I was driving somewhere in Euro Truck and wasn't paying attention that a roundabout was coming up and didn't see it and just drove over the center median. I was just like, whoops. Damaged the truck on that one. Oh my God. Remember the weatherman in your city would say Tahlequah? And you're all like, you mean Tahlequah? Tahlequah? Oh my God.
Shaniqua. Sharkeisha.
Don't hit her, Sharkeisha. But yeah, that's Tahlequah. Come on, guys. It's not that hard. Don't get me wrong, Native American names are not the easiest to pronounce the first time you hear them, or the first time you see them written. But once you hear them, you can look at the word and go, okay, yeah. Like the local tribe down here in South Texas, Karankawa, is very commonly mispronounced as Karen Kawa. And you're like, it's not Karen Kawa. It's Karankawa. You're putting way too much emphasis on way too many letters. Poughkeepsie? Yep. Well, okay, that's one I've never seen written before. So I'm looking at that one going, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Demeaning Spark has actually found one that I don't know how to pronounce. Shiwakana? Shiwakana? That's how I would say it then? Shawakana? I'm using your pronunciation breakdown. Hey, here's the bridge. Oh no, this is just a bridge. Sorry. Whoops. Did I pronounce that right, demeaning Spark? It's a river. Good job. Well, I was raised. I grew up and was raised in South Texas, but I was born in Oklahoma. Spent the first few years of my life that I don't remember very well in Oklahoma. So, I've been there a few times. My parents spent a lot of time there. So, I'm pretty comfortable with Native American pronunciations. That's why I was super excited when Assassin's Creed 3 was coming out. Is I was like, yes! I get to be a Native American. And then I was very disappointed because they made him a whiny little bitch. I was all like, don't make him Spider-Man. I don't want this. There were other Native American characters in that game that I was all like, oh my god, this guy's so much cooler. I wish I could just be him instead. But they had to give my character daddy issues. Boo! Man, I've almost driven 60,000 kilometers in this truck. The dad of the guy was cool? Yeah. Also, some of the Native Americans in Liberation and the one with the female black lady, I forget her name. And Kigawagasi? Is that how it was pronounced? In Rogue? He was also really cool. But Connor? Connor was just okay.
Aveline?
Aveline, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. I had to look up. I just looked up Cajun Assassin Creed lady.
Nice.
It worked.
She's half black, half white, half French, I think. Ochoko? Is that how that one's pronounced? Ochoko? You like Templar more than Assassins? See, I'm the exact opposite. I played Rogue and I didn't like the character solely because he was a Templar the whole time. I'm putting too much Spanish pronunciation on that name, I believe. Ochoko. Or Ochoco.
Yeah, see, the second sounds more Native American.
Ochigo. Oh, Jesus Christ, starring center. Don't do that. Why you gotta be like that? I ain't doing that. I thought we were cool, bro. Why you gotta be like this? Not even gonna try that one. I don't do it either. Okay, fair enough. Don't even try. There's that one, and then there's the Hawaiian state fish. I won't try to pronounce that, because that's also like 46 characters long. Half the characters are the same characters, just repeated over and over and over again. I 200% can't even. Did you play Origin? No, I have not played Syndicate yet. I've played every Assassin's Creed game other than Syndicate and Origin. I own Syndicate, but I cannot physically play the game and stream it at the same time. It's why I have the bars at the bottom of my screen for saving up money for a new motherboard and processor. Exclusively for Syndicate. And probably Origin afterwards. But I'm not even going to buy Origin until I'm done playing Syndicate. Because I get the feeling by the time I'm done with Syndicate, I'll have... Origin will have either come down in price or have released DLC by then. It's pronounced that place over there. Lake Chaub. That's how I would pronounce it. No, but I really want to play Origin. Like, I want to play it so hard. Because it just looks so beautiful. And all the people that I've talked to that are, like, really into Assassin's Creed and have played it have all confirmed that this is, like, hands down probably the best Assassin's Creed game since Brotherhood. And I'm like, oh my god, I loved Brotherhood. That's my favorite Assassin's Creed game. And they're like, yeah, it might even be better. And I'm like, oh my god, I want to play it so bad. Yeah, I would say Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is my favorite Assassin's Creed game. And probably Assassin's Creed Black Flag is probably my favorite game that has the name Assassin's Creed in the title, if that makes any sense. I don't really, personally, I don't consider Black Flag to be a very good Assassin's Creed game, but I consider it to be an amazing game. It didn't feel very assassin-y to me because it felt all pirate. Did I visit Kane in Euro Truck? I don't know where Kane lives. I mean, I know he lives in Denmark, but I don't know where in Denmark. By the way, we're about to enter Sweden. I think this is the bridge between Denmark and Sweden that we're coming up to right now. Yeah, I think Black Flag was a freaking amazing game, but I personally don't feel like it was a very good Assassin's Creed game. So take that as you will. It's fine. We can disagree. I won't hold it against anybody. But my favorite game that really just felt Assassin's Creed was Brotherhood. That game was so good. That was the one that took place almost exclusively in Rome. for those of you who are not 100% sure. And then I think the game with the best trailer of all time is Assassin's Creed Revelations. Oh my god, the trailer for that game was so good. I watched that thing like every day for months. Probably 3 or 4 times a day.
What, porn?
No, the trailer to Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Yeah, that's true. We watched it a lot. And that was just, but I know you watched it more on your own.
Hello?
Hello.
The game itself was good. But the trailer, man, oh my god. Up until that point, I never wanted to play a game quite so badly as I wanted to play that one just from the trailer. Goatberg. To all my Swedish fans out there, Goatberg. I know that's a terrible mispronunciation, but I have no idea how to correctly pronounce that. Also, Malmo, I'm pretty confident that's wrong. Goat burger. Although I've had lamb and lamb burgers. A lamb gyro is really good. A lamb burger, not as good as a gyro.
Yeah, I prefer whatever they do to the meat, however they cook it.
Yeah, I think it's just because in a lamb burger, it's too thick of a chunk of meat for lamb, for my tastes.
It also doesn't taste.
I like the thinner slices.
It doesn't taste as tender.
Yeah, it doesn't. It tastes more gummy than tender. But that might be from the thickness of the cut. See, I've never been that big into pirates. Like, I know a lot of people are all like, "Oh my god, pirates are the best," and I'm just like, pirates are cool, but I want space.
What about space pirates?
Space pirates are fine.
Are they better than land pirates?
Or water pirates.
Well, I meant like terrestrial.
Okay, terrestrial pirates. Yeah. Space pirates better than terrestrial pirates, yes. 'Cause they're in space. I like sci-fi. Shocking no one. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. I thought it was a really fun game. And I'm pretty sure Skull and Bones is going to be amazing. A new Mass Effect would be awesome. It'll be a while. They're going to sit on that IP for a significant length of time. They butchered. I'm not going to say butchered. They made some significant mistakes with Andromeda. And I'm not talking about the facial animations or the voice acting or anything like that. I'm talking about story-wise, lore-wise. They made some huge mistakes that people that are obsessed with the series and obsessed with the science and the lore behind it are going to be very upset about. And I think that's something that they've skipped over a lot. They've just kind of glossed over the people that are complaining about actual, like, legitimate game problems in the lore. They've focused too much on the technical aspect, and I'm like, technical stuff can be fixed easily. They'd have to rewrite the entirety of the game to get the lore correct. Like, whole plot points to the entire game are based off of incorrect lore. That they just... the universe has to be rewritten now. Good job, guys. Way to fuck it up. Did the Mass Effect books come before or after the game? There are 3 books. There's more than 3 books, but there are 3 books that take place before Mass Effect 1. Well, let me rephrase that. One of the 3 takes place before Mass Effect 1. One of them takes place between 1 and 2, and one of them takes place between 2 and 3. Those 3 individual books are a self-contained storyline. Then there are a couple of books, at least a couple, maybe 3, that are directly related to the Andromeda storyline. However, I do agree with Demeaning Spark. You should read the books after playing. If you're going to read those first 3 books, you should read all 3 after playing the first 3 games. You don't want to read them as you're playing the games. They give away plot points in the games. Definitely don't want to do that. You could probably, if you played Mass Effect 1 and then read the book that came prior to it, that would be okay. Then read Mass Effect 2 and read the book prior to that one would be okay. But I'd still say just play all 3 games, then read all 3 books. That would be my preferred method. There's also a 4th book in the series written by a different author that everybody just agrees don't read that one. Because they completely change characters and butcher it. Oh, no. The universe was created by the games. The games came first. What's my favorite Mass Effect game so far? Mass Effect 3. Easily. I rank them Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect Andromeda, and then Mass Effect 1. Not because I think Andromeda is a better Mass Effect game than Mass Effect 1 is, but overall, it's a better game. If you take everything into consideration, I feel like it's a better game. You've only played Mass Effect 1. They only get better from there, sir. Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 are amazing. Kills you that one of the bosses in Mass Effect 1 was voiced by Deanna Troi from Star Trek. Yeah, it's a little distracting at first, but I've gotten used to it because she's voice acted for so many video games that it doesn't even faze me anymore. I hear her voice and I go, that's Marina Sirtis. And then I'm just like, I don't care. It's all good. Michael Dorn also voices a character in Mass Effect 2. Michael Dorn played Worf. He voices a character in Mass Effect 2. And then I want to say John Delancey voices someone in Mass Effect 3, but I could be wrong. Like, as soon as Michael Dorn's character started talking in Mass Effect 2, I was like, oh, that's Michael Dorn. I love you, Michael Dorn. I still am not confident about EA killing off BioWare. I still think BioWare is currently speaking too big for EA to kill like it has all the other studios. I do think that EA is hurting BioWare, but I don't think they're going to kill it in the next couple of years. BioWare has too many IPs that are too important to EA. And if just EA would just sit back and tell BioWare, make a new Mass Effect game, and then just step back and wait for a new game to come out on its own, it would be amazing. But when they start dictating what has to be in the game and how fast the game has to come out, that's when they fuck shit up. We need a new Mass Effect game in 2 years, and you have to include this, and this. And you have to use this game engine. You're hamstringing them, dude. Just tell them you want another trilogy of Mass Effect games as good as the first 3. And let them loose. Let them do their thing, man. Fucking, they'll make you millions and millions of dollars if you just get off their nuts. I think the situation with Battlefront is gonna help a little. I don't think it's gonna make everything good, but I think it'll show them that they really need to make some adjustments. Let's look how Anthem is. See, the sad thing is when I saw the trailer for Anthem, I immediately... I was already like halfway done with Andromeda by the time I saw the trailer for Anthem, and I went, that's what happened. Andromeda was a tech demo for Anthem. Anthem looks so much better than Andromeda in every single way. And you can if you played Andromeda, you can definitely see things pulled from Andromeda and put into Anthem and then just like improved upon. And you're just like, this is... See, that's the sad thing, Demeaning Spark, is EA literally has to do nothing. They just need to sit back and wait. You've got a development group that knows what the fuck they're doing. EA just needs to tell them, make a new Mass Effect, and let them do it. Leave them alone. These people already know the universe. EA is a publisher, not a developer. They put the game on the shelf. They don't make the game. So they just need to shut up and let the companies who make the games make them. Anyway. Let's talk about happy stuff.
So cookies.
Back to cookies. Mindy's here. She's still here. She was here at the beginning of the stream. She's going to be here at the end. What? Stay in your lane. Hi, everybody. Oh, dude, we're getting close to Stockholm. I need to sleep in 3 hours, and my delivery is in 4 hours. That's a bummer. Should probably just sleep here. Hello? Sebi? Sebi is your biggest fan, Mindy. I think she believes you. You still here, Trika? We're almost done, bro. Why is this bus racing me? I'm speeding. He isn't. Or he shouldn't be. What happened to Simon? I don't know. What did happen to Simon?
He's on the shelf.
Oh, he's on the shelf. Yeah, he's still here then. I knew he was around. I knew we didn't get rid of him.
Yeah, if you look, he's down here with the
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see him. He's on the bookshelf. He's hanging with our Piplup. He's searching for Garfunkel. If a bro spearheads a beer run at a party, he's entitled to any excess monies occurred after canvassing the group. To avoid confrontation, it's a good idea for the bro to jettison the receipt before returning to the party. That's a good point. If you're making a beer run and somebody hands you $40 and says, go buy as much beer as you can for $40, and he buys like $30 worth of beer, the extra $10 is gas money.
Yeah.
That's accepted. I don't see as that's a problem. It's a finder's fee and gas money. And the fact that he hasn't drank yet. Probably. Hopefully. And that doesn't necessarily apply to beer, exclusively to beer. Like if you do the same thing with like pizza, for example. Go buy as much pizza as $60 can buy. Well, I'll buy $50 worth of pizza and then keep $10 for gas. Oh, it's raining. Awesome. Three hours for my delivery. I have 11 hours before I need to sleep again and 28 until the job has to be completed. No problem. Man, I am starting to get sleepy though. Well, it's 30 minutes past my go lay down in bed time. And it's about 10 minutes away from my actually falling asleep time. Food is interchangeable with alcohol. Good point. Was that bridge up to snuff for what you were expecting, Trika? Awesome. I'm starting to feel like I did when I was running away from the hurricane and going up to visit my mom.
Oh no.
And I was sitting there having driven for like 14 hours and it's like 3 a.m. in the morning and I'm over here like,
We drank energy drinks and they wore off. It was miserable.
it was not a pleasant experience.
And I couldn't take over and drive either because I was falling asleep.
It was a rough time, but we got there and we got there safe. Well, I'm sorry, Trika, what are you talking about with planes? On the right, there were planes. I didn't see them. Were they just sitting in a field or something? Interesting. I didn't catch that. Oh, okay, they're display pieces like that. I gotcha. They're like either monuments or display pieces. Okay. A bro respects all persons in the military because they've selflessly chosen to defend our nation. But more importantly, because they can kick ass 6 ways to Sunday. Yes, sir. Demeaning Spark. Hey, you're in the military? Awesome, bro. A good chunk of the male portion of my family is in the Navy, or has served in the Navy. My brother is currently serving. In which land am I right now? Sweden. Was American? Question mark. Army. Okay. I was gonna say, and what branch? I was in the army too, if that counts. I don't know. Does it count in Israel when it's like a law that everyone has to be in the army at some point? But I mean, yeah, it still kind of counts. You're still badass. That is a cool looking bridge. Hey! Admiral Brocode gifted a subscription to Trika Set for 1 month.
That's so nice.
That is really awesome, Admiral Brocode. I almost demoted him and called him Captain Brocode. Wow, what a dick move.
I think that's against the bro code.
That's against the bro code. Do not demote a fellow bro for no fucking reason. Do not demote a bro code after he does something fucking amazing. That was awesome. Well, I know Trika is thanking you, but still, thank you from the community.
Yeah.
On Trika's behalf. That was very awesome.
This is why I say you find really quality people.
I do. I have the best fans, man. Now Trika can post Mindy's. Load it up with the Mindy's, Trika. Give me a herd. I needs me a herd of Mindy's. Fucking Captain Bro Code. He would have been all like, whoa, whoa, what? What the fuck, man? I thought we were cool. Yeah, the Mindy herd. Cappy getting up in here with Mindy's. What?
I had to. I'm about to take my delicious Robitussin.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Delicious Robitussin.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yum.
God, yum. Cherry ass. I like it.
Yeah. Cherry Robitussin. Tastes like cherry buttholes.
Yeah. Hey, so many Mindy's.
Mom's busting out with the Mindy herd. Ho! Sound like He-Man. Ho! Or no, that was
Power.
that wasn't He-Man. That was fucking Thundercats. Yeah. Thunder. Thundercats. Ho!
My brain could see.
Damn. I love that cartoon. Yeah, he pulled out the little thing, looked like a dagger, and it would start swiping it back and forth, and it would make the sword longer.
I could see him in my head, and I was like, oh god, what is this?
God, what was the main character's name in that? Thundercats. His name was Lion-O. Lion-O of the Thundercats. And the chick Thundercat was Chitara.
Yeah.
Chitara.
Tara.
And I forget what the dude's name was, the blue guy. He was like the buff Thundercat. Just Google what was the name of the buff Thundercat.
Wow. Maybe don't do that. There's a lot of fan drawings.
Oh. Yeah, don't Google image buff Thundercat.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot of furry stuff.
Not that there's anything wrong.
Yeah, not that there's any wrong with furry stuff, but if that's not what you were looking for, you're going to be abruptly surprised. You're going to be like, whoa, okay, that was not exactly what I was hunting for, but thanks anyway. Oh yeah, Mumra was the villain, that's right.
Panthro?
Panthro, yes. Panthro was the buff dude.
I just went to Wiki.
You just went to Wiki, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
Is he blue?
Hold on. Kinda. I need to turn off my flux to really tell. Yeah, he's like a grayish blue.
He's a grayish blue, okay.
His outfit's blue.
Oh, his outfit was blue, okay.
And he's kind of gray. Well, he looks gray to me.
Maybe he was gray and his outfit was blue. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. But that's okay. But I remember Mumra. Mumra was an actual like cartoon supervillain that I was like legitimately afraid of
Aww.
as a kid. Mom, why did you Google furry stuff? Matt told me so.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Sebi.
No, look at my history.
Don't look at my history. I'm still crooked.
Schweck.
I'm all chweck.
Yeah, when I looked up Buff Thundercat guy, there's a really crazy drawing of Skeletor. And I'm like, dude, that's not even the right universe.
Yeah, that's not even the right Thundercat. That's not Thundercats. That's
He-Man.
That's He-Man. Wait. A bro will make any and all efforts to provide his bro with protection. Brotection forms a central pillar, or more accurately, a plastic coating for the central pillar of the bro way of life. What? I got lost on that one.
I don't know, I kind of dig it. I kind of feel like it's protection, whatever the guy's looking for.
It doesn't matter. It's protection. Get it?
He needs
A
condom.
plastic coating on the central pillar of the bro way of life. I get it.
Wouldn't it be a latex coating?
Yeah, wouldn't it be a latex coating? Good point.
Here's this Walmart bag. Will that fit?
Yeah, here's a Snickers wrapper. Just slap a Snickers wrapper on that thing. You'll be good. You're good to go, bro. Oh, man.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway, so thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I think we'll go ahead and call it here for today. So for those of you who are not a member of our community Discord, !Discord in the chat will get you a link to come join that. I will be streaming tomorrow and Sunday, And I announce my streams both in Discord and on my Twitter account. There's also a link to my Twitter down below as well if you want to come check that out. But yeah, thanks for coming, and we'll see y'all next time. Night, Mom.